shamana.
Because anger gives me so much energy.
Yes.
And I love to channel that.
It's such a powerful
I can
fuel.
really clean the house.
Yes. I love that. It's
Trying to
true.
channel it.
Yeah. So how, this is very useful information and ways that we can cooperate and work with our feelings and not stuff them. Because when you stuff them, they just feed the subconscious in a way that's very negative. And then, you really feed your gremlin. You've got this little gremlin that's your alter self. I have one. My gremlin is, yeah. It's right here.
I had a teacher in college that had us name ours. His was named Rufus.
Rufus.
Yes. And we all had to name our like little gremlin or blue guy in the back of our head that tells us.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
What was yours, gremlin's
Not
name?
if I only know. I don't remember.
I haven't really come up with a name yet, but I can see the face. It's nasty. It kind of drools a little bit. It's got slit eyes, fang, kind of wonky teeth. It's like a really awful version, the gremlin version of the Frenchies is what it reminds me of. Yeah. Yes, Jess. Sorry. I don't know why I was going to call you Heather.
I can get stuck in an imbalance of emotions. Like there was a point in my life where I had a lot of sadness.
Mm-hmm.
And I was walking with a really good friend and she says, just don't hang your hat there. Like, it's unpleasant to experience and you can find beauty in sadness, you can see art in sadness and things like that. But it gets to a point where you're like, hey, I'm sad all the time, or it's really unpleasant to experience, and then like you said, it gets into your subconscious, and then what? So I guess does that go back to the conscious emotions, and because you can work through it, you can feel it, and then it keeps going up and up and up. So.
There's lots of reasons to be sad right now.
Yeah.
It's okay to be sad. So again, when I share with you the archetypes of the positive attributes of the pure fuel and the pure essence of what the feelings are, it'll make sense. It'll make sense. Yeah, let me see. I have it in my notes. See if I can find it. I might be able to find it. I love Jen. How would you like to be greeted? I would love to be like, oh, okay, I am. Thank you. Okay, here we have sadness. Conscious archetype is the lover, the communicator, and the village weaver.
The village what?
Weaver.
Oh, okay.
The village weaver. Fear is the mage. Satnam Shimrit. So nice to see you, my love. Welcome to the sanctuary. The sorcerer or sorceress, the creator or designer, the evolutionary. Okay, that's fear. I know, it's big. That's potent. Yeah, and I'm going to give this to you. This is just take it in for now. The mage, sorcerer, sorceress, creator or designer, and the evolutionary. The anger is archetype, is the warrior, warrioress, the doer. Here's your house cleaning. The maker, or the guardian. That's the anger. Now we have joy, love, gratitude, and the archetype for that is the possibilitator. Yeah, it's when you're in this real orgasmic state of just pure joy. Okay? How's that?
Can you do gratitude?
Gratitude is an emotion. Who said that?
That was me.
Yeah.
I wanted to know what the archetype was.
I didn't say gratitude was a feeling.
Oh, you didn't?
But that is part of joy and love.
You did a great Kriya on your Instagram about anger and fear, moving the arms and
Yeah.
breathing.
No, that was anger.
It was anger.
Yeah, that's transmuting conscious anger. Fist of anger.
That was really great.
Yeah. Oh, I'm glad you liked it.
Yes, it was came at the right moment last night.
We just released that again or something, right?
We just posted it in there.
Well, there we go.
It just pops up last night for me.
That's a good one. I know. I did some yesterday because I'm glad you had a good experience. It's a good one. It's 3 minutes or less, and it's very transformative, and it really puts you in the conscious archetype of anger.
My children actually did it.
Yeah, it's very good for self-regulating. Okay. You good? Well, we got a thumbs up from the video Oz person here, the great Oz next to me. It's a woman. Never mind. It's nice to have Jen in the house, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, your name was brought up so much this weekend already.
I love you.
We love you so much. How many do we have on our YouTube this morning so far?
So far in the last 5 minutes, we have about 6.
Okay, so welcome to our YouTube channel, members. Thank you so much for joining us. We're going to be consciously breathing today, so get ready. Set yourself, make your environment clean. We're ready to rumble. We've got a nice full classroom this morning for our Self-Care Sunday. We're going to get into self-care breathing techniques. How does that sound, everybody? So we have a lot of wind today in Las Vegas, which means that there's a change coming. Anytime you have, I don't have my microphones on. Holy shit. Oh my gosh. How did that happen? See how I roll? Wait a minute, up here. Is that okay? Mm-hmm. Now I might have to repeat myself. Can you hear me now? Oh my goodness. Sorry about that. It's been that kind of weekend, holding a lot of energy. So yeah, welcome YouTubers. We are going to be consciously breathing today. Thank you for joining us. We are in a state of flux because there's a lot of wind. Anytime we have a lot of wind in Las Vegas, it means that there's typically a change in the weather coming. We also have, though, we're moving into a new month. We started the new month yesterday, March 1st, and it's classic March to have a lot of wind. There is some big cosmic shifts that are going to be happening this month. Venus and Mercury are both going into retrograde. And usually when Mercury goes into retrograde, it can be a little bit of a havoc that it creates with technology. So just be patient. I'm talking to myself. Just be patient and be kind and just take it easy because it'll change out in a moment's notice anyway. So you might as well just go with the flow. That was totally me talking to myself out loud. But then Venus, of course, she is the planet of love and beauty, and she really expresses all things very creatively in art form in beautiful ways. And so when she's gone retrograde too, it's also a moment to reassess things that are representative of beauty and love in your life. So your state of breathing and your mind are inseparable. Did you all know that? Well, now you do, because I just shared it with you. So I'll repeat that, because that's a very profound statement. Your state of breathing and your state of mind are inseparable. So your mind follows the breath, and your body follows the mind. So it makes sense that it would all be interconnected, right? Intertwined. So the slower and deeper your breath, the more control you have over your mind. And also you create an increased radiance and strength of your heart, because your heart is surrounded by this amazing energy that we know as prana. Prana is life force energy. It's raw life force energy. It's our source of it is the sun. And so when we as yogis consciously breathe, we're absorbing consciously more raw life force energy in the body. And then how do we utilize that? How are we going to utilize that? We can think of infinite numbers of ways that we can use that. So the mind follows the breath and the body follows the mind. As Kundalini yogis, we are known also as Pran yogis, P-R-A-N, Pran yogis. And what that means is that we're using pranayama, which is the yogic science of breath control, and bandhas, which are muscle contractions and or locks internally, to create this state of stillness, which we call shunya, or the 0 point. When we get to the 0 point is the sweet spot that we want to get to, because that's where creation starts to happen. The shunya, the 0 point. It's challenging to get there, but we can. And sometimes in classes, when we have these real deep experiences in classes, you might have like just a glimpse of it. That's great. It's there. You've got it now. It's never going to go away, even though you might lose it, or so you think. Notice I use the word think. In the next few seconds, it's still there. You understand? Yeah? Good. So, because into that 0 point, we can then plant a new pattern of being in which our Kundalini can flow freely. So when we begin to work and activate and initiate our Kundalini energy to rise, and we utilize this heightened state of being, it really turns us on. And we have this amazing radiance that we emit. And it's literally can become like a fragrance. It's literally like a fragrance. And your auric field is filled with it. You're very illuminated. And your presence, you don't have to say a word. Your presence speaks volumes. I'm all about that. That's totally what I want. And I feel like I have achieved it for the most part, but I'm still building on that concept for myself personally. So we can think of pranayama as energy management. It's a good way to think about it. Let's put it into the logistics space, energy management. So the rhythm of breath has a profound effect on our creative energy, our emotional energy, excuse me, our spiritual energy, our healing energy, and our physical energy. All of these we take into consideration when we're focusing on our self-care. The self-care is not just one simple thing. It's a layer process. It's a layer process because we are layered beings. We're complex. We're sophisticated. We're very subtle. I'm speaking of humans, human beings. Hu means light. Man is the mind. So if we can activate this light of the mind, and where's this light of the mind coming from? The heart. It's coming from the heart. It's not coming, we do have an inner sun in the mind known as the pineal gland, but we really want to feed the mind's radiance and illumination from the heart. We bow our head to the heart. Yeah? So, yeah, that's the wind. Or it might be an animal. You're all like, what? No, it's there's big pine trees next to us, and so this wind is going to shake a lot of things loose. We already had kind of a big crash of something that fell on the roof. So let's take a moment now and just check in with our natural breathing and how we breathe. Is your navel moving outward when you inhale? Just do a quick check-in before we tune in. Just notice that. Does your navel move out when you inhale? Okay, good. You feel that, Mark? No. So put your hand on your navel point. Well done. Is it in and up on the exhale? The navel point. Yeah. When we use the inhale properly, we make ourselves wider. And when we use the exhale properly, we make ourselves longer. And it is a metaphor for the energy, but it also is applicable to your physical. You know, it's very common that as people are aging, they shrink. They're collapsing. I don't want that to happen. So I'm working on that not happening for myself. My mom has really shrunk. So, I mean, I'm sure I'll have some shrinkage, but I really don't want to. You heard me say this today, so you can check me in about 5 years. So many people actually learn to breathe backwards. So in other words, it's called reverse breathing. When you breathe in, the navel point goes in. So you're constricting. You're not expanding. You're constricting. And when you breathe out, the navel point goes out. So you're collapsing. Yeah. And people who struggle a lot with anxiety, that's typically how they breathe. Or people who are heavy smokers, that's how they breathe. So I'm very, much an open book because I really want you all to understand and identify with me in a very human way that, I was a smoker for a very long time, not cigarettes, marijuana. And that's when I started on my journey of healing and releasing those very heavy addictions for me 20 years ago. I had such a struggle with all the pranayama, particularly with Kundalini, because it's so powerful. But I was able to clear all of that, thankfully. And I'm not, I haven't been a smoker for years and years and years now. So thank God. So reverse pattern of breathing is very frequently happening. All right, so let's tune in. We're going to have quite a beautiful class today that's very gentle in nature on all about how to breathe and balance what we call the winds of breath in the body known as the vayus. The vayus, and there's 5 of them. So we're going to balance and create an equilibrium with all 5 of these vayus, these directional airs. And just to introduce those of you who are here in the public class, those of you who are online, we have a beautiful group of people here in the room with us as well that are in the Illuminated Life Teachers Training Immersion, and we just started that this weekend. So there are 10 of us that are participating in this course. So it's such a joy to be able to have all of you all here and then have the general public coming in to experience that. So today, you who are coming in as our guests are really going to experience a deeper experience because we've already bonded quite dramatically and beautifully from Friday. And this group consciousness that we've already started is going to be real rich today. So, yeah. All right, let's tune in. So please rub the hands together and close your eyes and keep rubbing. I want you to listen. Listening. Okay, listening to your, feeling the sounds of the hands rubbing together. Lengthening your spine. Feel that your hips are squared and your spine is lengthened right from the center of the squaring of the hips. Keep rubbing your hands. Excuse me. So we're stimulating our brain. We're creating an energetic frequency in the brain by rubbing the hands. We're also activating our 5 elemental energies known as the tattvas: earth, fire, air, water, and ether. And we're bringing all this beautiful planetary energy that we hold in our hands online. Good. Let's rub real brisk now these last few seconds. Nice. Now press firm and even, and then bring the backs of the thumbs right into the very center of the heart. Soften the shoulders. Lift the chest. Feel the energy from your hands flowing into the heart, and the heart so gratefully receiving this heightened energy and expanding even further. It is taught that the heart holds the energy, the power, and illumination of 108 suns. So let that heart light shine. Soften the belly, the face, around the eyes and the mouth. Let your shoulders relax. Long, deep breath. Just observing the navel point. Observing the chest rising and falling. Good. And grateful for your breath, your body, your mind, and this beautiful opportunity that we are creating this morning in our Sunday self-care experience together in what we call group consciousness. Building community. So taking joy with that. We tune in with the mantra Om Namo Gurudev Namo, honoring the teacher that we are, honoring the teachers from the past, the teachers that are coming forward in the future, and we take our place within this living lineage, this golden chain of wisdom, this Kundalini living lineage. Good. Well, inhale to begin. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Take a deep breath in. Hold your breath. Squeeze at the base of the spine. Direct the energy upward. Awaken your Kundalini. Exhale. Feeling this beautiful Shakti goddess energy rising, bringing our chakras online. Everything's harmoniously whirring and dancing as one, uniquely contributing. And we will use the arc line, the sixth body, the halo band of connecting energy to feed all of this heightened experience into our auric field and radiant bodies that are all around us, and will expand with our next mantra, holding the light of truth for protection and magnetic attraction. Adigade name, Jugadagade name, Satagade name, Siddhi Gurudeve name, Adigade name, Jugadagade name, Satagade name, Siddhi Gurudeve name, Adigade name, Jugadagade name, Satagade name, Siddhi Gurudeve name. Inhale. Holding your breath again, tightening the body, but expanding your radiance all around you. Expanding. Clear, bright, radiant. Let's merge together and beam to infinity and beyond, sending this message of peace, hope, love, unity. Exhale. And grateful for our light team, the ancestors, guides, angels, the sages, the rishis, the avatars, always present and always with us. Satnam. All right, beloveds, I want you to lie on your back and place your hands on your belly. We're going to start with just piecing together the experience of being able to breathe long, deep breath. This is a natural process, so we'll go through that. So placing your hands on your belly. Good. And then take one, so leave one hand on your abdomen and put the other one on your chest, please. Good. Now, when you breathe in, I want you to just feel your belly hand raising towards the ceiling. Keep your chest hand relatively still and relaxed. So continue to breathe to feel that experience. This is fine all the way. Keep going. Yeah, that's good. Thank you. So breathing in, focusing on your abdominal hand moving up towards the ceiling. The chest hand stays relatively still and relaxed. Picture yourself in a drink, pouring right at the side. Picture yourself in the dark when there's no one around. Feel alive. Feel alive. Good. A few more breaths. So you get the sense of how this is feeling, just breathing in the abdomen. Just having the breath experience in the abdomen. Simply slow down. Picture yourself getting lost in the silence of sound. You have found love. All right. Now, taking your time, I want you to sit up, please. Picture yourself with the harmony all around. And you're going to remain with the one hand on the abdomen and the other hand on the chest. And now just focus on the chest hand moving outward, and the belly hand, the abdomen hand, will stay relatively still. See if you can isolate this. Your chest is lifted. Your We're doing all this breath through the nose. So focusing on the chest and expanding, and then softening as you exhale. See if you can break it down to where you're just focusing on the breath in the chest. Very good. So as I'm observing you in the room, you're doing very well. Seeing the movement of your hands on the chest, stillness in the navel, around the abdomen area. It's very good. Good. All right. Now, I want you to move your hands. So you're going to take your fingers, and you know that little divot right at the collarbone? You have that little space there in the collarbones. Yeah? So put your fingers there. Give a little gentle press. And when you breathe all the way in, I want you to feel that little balloon lift up there. So as we do this, this is called clavicular breathing. We want to feel the navel pulled in. So pull your navel in first. Lift your chest. Don't inhale yet. Now inhale and feel the shoulders expand. That's the sensation. Feel the shoulders expanding and the collarbones lifting. Keep your chest lifted throughout and the navel in and up throughout. Just focus on this part of the experience of the breath, being in the upper part of the lungs. It's a little bit more challenging to get to this spot, but try. Yeah. If you find that you're yawning and so forth, your body is just regulating itself to get enough of a balance of breath. Just yawn and relax and keep going. Okay, good. Now we can let our hands rest, and if you want still to place a hand on the belly and a hand on the chest, you can, or you can just let your hands rest on your legs. But we're going to put all those three parts together. So when you inhale, your belly will expand, your chest widens, your shoulders expand. So it's a full wave of breath coming in. And then when you exhale, the navel goes in and up and everything softens back down. Let's try it. Go at your own pace, this long, deep breathing. You'll notice that as you get to the top of the breath, that navel will move in and up to support the lift all the way up. And then as you exhale, it pulls in even more in and up. We are the birds. So just keep going and have the experience of what it is to breathe in this yogic fashion of what we call long, deep breath. How light is a voice we make around for the spirits, for the spirits to pass. I want you to plant this seed of your experience firmly and completely into your psyche now. And come back to this space of conscious breathing many, many times during your day. Maybe you want to remind yourself with a little reminder on your phone that dings and perhaps a note comes up that says breathe. Or you have a literal post-it notes or something like that, and you have them in various places around your environment. Whatever you need to do to consciously train yourself in this breathing process. Breathing in, expanding, widening, exhaling, lengthening, becoming solid, strong. The more you can slow the breath down and breathe in a complete fashion, the more your mind will be calm. You will manage your stress so effectively. Your nervous system will become very well regulated. And will be the center calm of the storm that is happening all around us. Good. Now take your left hand, place it on the center of the chest, put your right hand on top. And we're going to be doing a practice now. It's literally a self-care breath practice for inner energy and strength. It's going to really boost the immune system and cleanse the body. So it involves what we call the boar, like a pig, the boar breath. We're going to make our mouth into a tight O-ring, and we're going to breathe powerfully in and out evenly with this O-shaped mouth. Eyes are closed. Sense the area under your palms. This might make your mouth a little dry. It can make you cough. That's okay. Just drink a little sip of water and come back into it. We're going to do this for 5 minutes. Very powerful self-care breath. Sense the area under the palms. This is the center of prana in the body, around the heart, the Agni Granth. Keep the lips very tight. Make that O ring with the mouth. Yep. This is an important part of your posture alignment, is creating that O ring of the mouth. So make sure that you do it accurately. We see breathing in and out evenly. Make sure you're not just focusing on the out breath, but the in breath as well. You're doing very well. Keep your mouth shaped like a ring. Steady, powerful cannon breath. Sense the area under your palms. Shape your breath literally into a ring. Shape your breath literally into a ring. Keep going. Last 2 minutes. Last 60 seconds. Anytime you're practicing, utilizing the breath and really creating an audible breath, this is a prosperity practice. This increases your ability to hold prosperity. Creating that cannon breath, even in and out. This last minute, make it very powerful. Focus on the mouth being a tight ring. Focus on and sense the area under the palms. Try not to let the cheeks puff in and out of the face. Instead, keep them tight. Focus on the mouth being tight these last 30 seconds. Make it in this perfect O-ring shape. Good. Inhale. Close the mouth. Press firm with your hands. Exhale out the mouth. Again, inhale deep. Hold. Hold steady. Hold the navel in and up. Press the hands. Hold. Hold with a sense of gentleness. Relax the shoulders. Exhale out the mouth. Let's do one more. Inhale. Hold. Press the hands. Sense the area under the palms. Hold the body strong, stable, steady. Exhale and relax. Beautiful. Stretch the legs out. Well done. As you stretch your legs out, let's start to tap them. Tapping the heels, tap the backs of the knees. Open the legs a little bit wider. Good. Now, windshield wiper. Yeah. This is good. This goes all the way up to the hips, right? Yeah. All those frogs that we did. Let's point and flex. Good. And then roll the ankle in circles. Just go both ways. Good. Okay, so just stay relaxed for about a minute. I'm going to share with you real quick about these 5 principal vayus, these airs in the body. So prana, which moves in the heart. Uddiyana, which moves in the throat. Samana, which is in the navel region. Apana, which moves in the sphere of the anus. and Viyana, which is the whole body, pervades the whole body. So we have these 5 airs, these pranic vayus, these winds in the body. We primarily focus on 3, prana, apana, and uddiyana. So it's interesting that in this depiction, he's talking about uddiyana, which moves in the throat. And uddiyana is definitely our ability to project with our speech. So we're going to focus now on this exercise, this kriya rather, the sequence of a series of exercises that will balance all 5 of them. But I just want you to be aware that we primarily focus on the Kundalini classes. But today we get to have an experience of all 5. So we'll sit, starting out this kriya, achieving equilibrium and balancing all these vayus, hands on the knees, and we'll keeping our spine straight. We're going to start to create what we call Sufi circles. So we'll start to move the body, feeling that you're moving at the base of the spine. Moving at the base of the spine. Good. Feel this at the base of your spine. I'll go the other way. So let this motion unwind you. Some unwinding and maybe a little bit of a rewinding in a direction that feels more sustainable and healthier. Good. Now we'll inhale center and exhale. We'll keep our hands on the knees and we'll do a bending with our forehead alternately to each knee. So we'll inhale center, exhale to the left. Inhale center, exhale to the right. Good. Very systematically going side to side. Breathing deeply. Bringing your forehead towards your knee. Sitting tall in the middle, really stretching the spine. Good. Now inhale center. Let's pause here for a moment and apply the Mula Bandha. So squeezing the rectum, lifting the sex organs, pelvic floor, navel in and up. And then exhale, relax, keeping that navel moving in and up. Good. All right, let's bring our hands left on the chest, right over, and we'll twist left and right. Inhale left, exhale right. Move the shoulders. Good, keep going. Keep your spine lengthened. Feel this movement coming from the shoulder. So your hands are flat on the chest. Left hand on the center of the chest, right hand on top. Right on top of each other. Breathing through the nose. Smoothly, effortlessly turning. We can add the mantra Sat Nam onto the breath. Sat on the inhale, Nam on the exhale. Good. Inhale, center. Once more, press your hands onto the center of the chest. Apply the Mula Bandha. Lift the chest a little bit more and draw the chin in slightly. Press the tongue to the roof of the mouth. Let's start to really consolidate all this prana around the heart. And then exhale, relax. Now, placing your hands interlace behind the head, on your neck, under the hair, if that's possible. We'll keep our shoulders, or elbows rather, stretched out, and we'll bow. Inhale and exhale. Good. Nice and smooth. Really lengthening the spine as you come all the way up. Good. Now inhale, stretching out. Really stretch the elbows out to the sides. Engage the Mula Bandha, the root lock. Let your chin be neutral. Pull up into the heart. Press the tongue. And then relax. Good. We'll come into all fours for a couple of series of movements with the cat-cow. When you come into your cat-cow, it's important to make sure your alignment is that your hands are right under the shoulder width apart, and you're really putting your fingers wide. Put your weight out into the fingertips, all right? Takes it out of the wrist. Now your heels are touching, tops of the feet are on the floor, your knees are hip-width apart, right under your hips. So give yourself this alignment so you can really move the spine up and down. You'll exhale, arch up, head drops down, navel in and up. Inhale, navel out, arching the spine down, head comes up. Now these last 20 seconds, go as fast as you can. as fast as you can. Good. Now pause center. Relaxing. Stay in the posture. So now as we drop the spine down, the head lifts. We clap. We put the hands down. We come into the cat. Inhale. Clap. Exhale. Keep going. Very good. Good. A little bit more. Modify however you need to. Nice. And relax. Very good. Come up standing. Okay, and your friend and mine, we're going to do frogs. I know, it's our favorite. So we're going to put our heels together and our feet are out like this. I think we did like 1,000,000 frogs yesterday. That's why you're getting the groans out of the group. Frogs are so good for us. Keep telling yourself that. All right, so keep your heels together as you squat down. We're just going to be doing these for 1 minute. It's a piece of cake. So we'll inhale, raise the leg or the buttocks up, nose to the knee. Exhale, sit all the way down, lift your head. Deeply breathing. Really breathe deep. And go as slow as you need to. These are very good to stimulate the big thigh bone, which produces calcium and magnesium for the support of our skeletal structure. One more. Good. Now let's stand up and we'll create this fun movement called little kangaroo jump. So our wrists are hanging limp and we're just going to do little kangaroo jumps. Adorable. What'd you do in class today? Well, we all jumped like kangaroos. Okay, why? I have no idea. But it was fun. Make those wrists limp. Ten more seconds. See if you can relax. Spring up. Good. And totally relax. Right now, we're going to roll on the floor. So clear space a little bit. We got this. So your move is going to be this. We're going to come up into the cobra, and then we're going to flip over onto our back. And then we're going to come back into the cobra and then flip the other way. So it's going to look like this. So it's not a lot of room. All right, let's do it together. Lay on your tummy. Lay on your tummy. I'm going to choreograph. Here we go. Inhale up, cobra. Exhale down, roll to the right. Inhale up, cobra. Exhale, roll to the left. Oh my God, this is so fabulous. Inhale up. Exhale right. Inhale up. Roll to the left. Oh my God, this is so great. Inhale up. Roll to the right. Inhale up. Roll to the left. Gorgeous. Inhale up. Roll to the, where are we? Left. Right. Inhale up. Roll to the other right. Keep going. You got this. You don't need me. It's all good. Keep going. Very good. Beautiful. Synchronize yourself. Oh, we're doing 10 more minutes, Doug. We have less than a minute to go. Mark, come on. Let's go. Mark, we need you. Mark, don't let the group down. Keep going. Mark, everybody's doing it. Come on. Go, Mark. We got you. All right. Keep going, keep going, keep going. We got just 20 more seconds. You're doing fantastic. It's true. Stacy, don't cheat. Push up in the middle. All right, beautiful. Now rest on your tummy. Well done, everyone. Get some water. Oh my goodness, I love it. All right, get some water. We're going to come up into bow pose next. Bow pose. So we're going to be on our tummy, reaching back for the ankles, lifting up. So yeah, get some water. Yeah, I know, it's true. Yeah, and all kinds of stuff, yes. Yes, body parts are fun to work around. Faux show. Yeah, the girls are always fun to play with. Never mind, that does not come out like I wanted. They are fun. They are fun to play with. Exactly. All right, we'll reach back, catch hold of your ankles. If you're unable to do that, you'll clasp your hands and hold them at the base of the spine and lift up like that. Otherwise, see if you can catch hold and reach up. And breath of fire. We're going to start the breath of fire through the nose. We're going to feel the navel move. Go for it. Let's get some volume on that, Jin Jin. We're just here for 1 minute. Move your navel point. If you're on your move, breathe long deep. Kick your feet back and do your hands. Open up a little bit more. 10 more seconds. Good. And relax down. Good. Keep it relaxed. Good. Now come up. And we'll be sitting in between the knees and going back onto the back. We'll go all the way back if we can. Ooh, I'm not sure for me. I really usually do this with a bolster. Use your bolsters. There we go. That's a good. Or I've got a block. So as you come into this posture now, if it's too much for your knees, just stretch your legs forward and go into it that way. All right? Now start to pound the chest. Once you're in the posture, start to pound the chest. Good. Very good. Very good. Pound the upper chest. Don't make sound. Breathe. Don't let your prana go. Pound the upper chest. Now use your bolster. Put it long ways. That's it. Very good. Nice. Beautiful, Mark. Yeah, just don't. If you can't bend the knees back like that, that's okay. It's very intense on the knees. So love the knees. Take care of them. This is stimulating your lymph area. Good. Keep going. Now gently pound the belly. Gently. Gently pound the belly. Very good. Now, with your fist, pound the thighs heavily. Heavily. We're just pounding for 15 seconds on the thighs, and then we're going to go to the navel point. Tops of the thighs. Good. Now go to the navel point. Pounding the navel point. Good. Pounding the navel point. Good. This is called celibate fish pose. Now go to the sides of the neck and pound the sides of your neck, please. Pounding the sides of the neck. Good. Now sitting up, placing your hands on your knees, and once more we'll go into our soupy circle, our soupy grind. So we're really moving all these vayus around when we create this movement. We've stimulated them all very specifically. Now we're consolidating and really balancing them. These next couple of movements to complete this kriya. Keep your navel point in and up. Feel a gentle lift of the pelvic floor as you're creating your soupy grind. So we want to have some internal engagement this time. We're stimulating the digestive area. If you're feeling intuitive to go switch direction, you may, but otherwise just stay here, whatever feels intuitively appropriate for you. Honor your body, the intelligence that it holds. Beautiful. Inhale, center. Nice. Exhale. Now you're going to lie flat on your back again, and you'll be extending your left hip and shoulder down while you stretch your right leg and you're bringing your left hip and shoulder down while you stretch your right hip and shoulder upward. So it's a shimmy. You're doing this shimmy thing. All right, so you're flat on your back, arms by your sides, and you're basically shimmying. As the right shoulder goes up, the right hip goes up. Sorry, the left hip goes up. Pardon me. So you want to do this diagonal shimmy, all the while staying on the ground. Keep going. Focusing on creating this diagonal line of motion in the body. Alternating. The head's going to move back and forth. We're here for 2 minutes. We're on the home stretch of this kriya. We're actively moving all the vayus in the body. Vijnana pervades the whole body. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Relax. Slide your hands underneath the low back. Knees are straight, legs together. Lift the legs up to 90 and back down again with breath of fire. All the way down to the floor. All the way back up to 90. Use breath of fire. That's it. Use the breath of fire. You need to bend the knees and do one leg at a time. That's absolutely fine. Move the navel point with this breath of fire now. Bring the legs all the way to the floor when you come down. Good. Relaxing the legs down. Clasp your hands behind the neck. And exhale, rise up, bring the head to the knees. Inhale, lie back down flat. Continue. Inhale up, exhale down. Or exhale up and inhale down. Whichever way you feel that you would like to do this motion. Don't pull on your neck. Use the breath. Use the momentum of the legs. Good. 3 more. Use your breath of fire. Did your 3? I want you to prepare for deep relaxation. Prepare for relaxation. Cover yourself. Put your bolster behind your knees if you need to. Something soft behind the head.
This is a prayer for the unity, the universe.
I'm going to be playing the Venus and Mercury gongs today.
For all eternity.
After our relaxation, we're going to sit up and do a meditation for a calm heart.
This is a prayer for humanity, a true and ancient family. May all living beings be free. May all living beings be free. This is a prayer for the unity, the universal harmony, unfolding for all eternity. This is a prayer for humanity, a true and ancient family. May all living beings be free. May all living beings be free. May all living beings be
Inhale deeply. Exhale completely. Inhale deeply once more. Exhale completely. Wiggle your fingers and your toes. Roll your wrists and your ankles. Bend your knees up to the chest so that you can rub the soles of the feet together. Rub your palms together over the heart at the same time. Open the arms out in a T on the floor. Drop your knees to the left. Just relax and breathe. Inhale the knees up to the center. Exhale them to the other side. Again, just relax and breathe. Bring the knees up. Hug your knees in. Rock side to side. Now roll over onto your right side. Feel the whole left side of the body breathing. And then gently turn to the other side and feel the whole right side of your body breathing. Cradling your head with your arm. It's a nice thing to do for yourself. Good. And then roll onto your back and feel the whole body breathing and rock your way up to sitting. Place your left hand right in the center of the chest with all the fingers pointing to the right. Take your right hand, create the Gyan Mudra. So we're going to connect the Jupiter finger to the tip of the thumb, which is Mars activation. The other three fingers are extended upward. You'll hold this mudra right at your shoulder level. And the eyes are going to be closed, or you can look straight ahead with the eyes with them barely open. You choose, either closed or barely open and looking straight ahead. We'll take a deep breath in through the nose. And we'll hold the breath to our capacity until we need to exhale without any strain. When you need to exhale, exhale smoothly and completely through the nose. Hold the breath out, again, as long as your capacity allows it without strain. When you're ready, inhale again. Full deep breath, and hold the breath to your capacity without any strain. Just holding gently, compassionately, mindfully. And as you're holding the breath, I want you to focus on the flow of the breath, regulating each bit of your breath consciously. So there shouldn't be any gasping for air as you're breathing out or in. Just be smooth. And putting the breath under your sense of management You're managing your energy. The home of the subtle force of prana is in the lungs and the heart. The left palm is placed at the natural home of prana, creates a deep stillness at that point. This is a meditation for a calm heart that we are now doing. The right hand that brings you to action and analysis is placed in a receptive, relaxed mudra in the position of peace, the Gyan mudra. This posture induces the feeling of calmness, creates a still point, that's shunya, for the prana at the heart center. Last 60 seconds. Focus on the regulating, your self-regulating of your breath.